In this video, I'm going to explain the parts of a circle, and we are going to understand and know the vocabulary words for parts of the circle. As you see, this is a circle. First, let us introduce the circumference, and the circumference is the group of points that form this shape. Now, this line is called the radius. We call it the radius. This point is called the center. Two straight radii, they form a diameter. So the diameter is the distance from one side to the other side, and it passes through the center of the circle. These 2 points, they are called, for example, A and B, they are called diametrically opposite. So A and B, we call them diametrically opposite because they form a diameter. Okay? Now, the chord is also a line or a segment that cuts the circle into 2 points, but it doesn't pass through the center. So the difference between the chord and the diameter is that the diameter passes through the center, while the chord does not pass through the center. And now the arc is a part of the circumference, and this full part, we call it the sector. The sector is the full part between the 2 radii and the arc. So the arc again is part of the circumference. Now let us label this diagram using the words below. Let us search first for a radius. It's very obvious that this is the radius because the radius starts from the center to any point on the circumference. The diameter is a full 2 radii together, 2 straight radii together, so this is the diameter. So the diameter is a segment that passes through the center and cuts the circle into 2 points. What else? The sector, we said that we can say that this is a sector and this is also a sector because both of them, it's the region between the arc and, in this case, the 2 radii. A segment, what's a segment? It's a segment that we know where does it begin and where does it end. A segment could be a chord and it could be a diameter. What's a tangent? A tangent, this is the tangent. It's a straight line that cuts the circle only in one point, so it's called a tangent. Okay, and this point is called point of tangency. It's where the tangent meets the circle. Now what's an arc? The arc is this part of the circumference. And what's the circumference? It's the whole circle. Now what's a chord? This is a chord. It's a segment that cuts the circle into 2 points without passing through the center.